Hi, my name is Miss Beecher, and I am the art teacher at Lakewood and Gashland Elementary. Today, we are going to learn how to get into Autodesk Sketchbook and draw and paint. So if you have not downloaded Autodesk, it's over here in self-service. And then it looks like this. So you're going to click on the pencil, okay? It will open up. Mine already has something that's new, but let's say you have something old there. You can go up to this paper looking piece, click on it, hit new sketch, create, and then if there was something else there, it would say either save or discard. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to draw our flowers. Up here in this left-hand corner are your pen selections. I'm on watercolor right now, so I'm going to toggle up and down to see. I probably just want I'll show you the one I like the best. I like this one the best. It is an inking pen and it has a really nice smooth line. Click outside of the box to get rid of it. You can see here, there's my inking pen, and now I'm going to choose color. Click on the circle, and I have all these colors. I'll show you later how I can pull a color down into these boxes. I want to start with black. Click off to the side, and I can move this guy if he'll let me. Sometimes he won't. So there he is. He's not letting me move. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to put him up here somewhere out of the way. All right. I want to draw a circle. That's too thick for me. So I'm going to undo with that arrow. I'm going to click on my pen, and you can tell that my pen is on because it's highlighted in blue. I've got size and opacity. Opacity is how see-through it is. So I want to leave it dark, but I want a smaller line. And then here's an example of that line. So let's try it again, much better. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 concentric circles. Concentric circles are one inside the other. These are going to be flowers, so I could vary their heights. And one more over here. Now, if you want to, you can add the blooms. And flowers are very organic, so they do not have to be perfect. All right, you also can draw your stems and your leaves if you want. All right, now we're ready to add color, okay? Very important for this step. We need to go over to the right at the plus sign at the top and hit plus. This is going to create a new layer. See how it is outlined in blue? That means this is on. I want to choose that one. And now I'm ready to paint, but I got to get a paintbrush. So let's go back over to the left, and I want to go to the top. I want to go to the library, and I can scroll up and down until I find a paintbrush. I find that this first one here does exactly what I want it to do with the color mixing. Click off to get rid of it. Now I want to change my colors. The first flower we're going to do is yellow and blue. I always like putting my lightest color first, like with the color wheel. I hit yellow. If you wanted to mess around with some of the different types of yellow, you could. But I've got a yellow here already. Click off outside. And I'm going to give it a little test. Yep, it's perfect. I'll undo to get rid of that. The first thing I want you to do is color all of this inside here. Just a light color. If you want to, take your 2 fingers and you can zoom in on that, okay? And then pinch them together to come back. But I like to kind of look where I'm doing. All right, so I'm still on the same paintbrush. I go over to color, and I'm going to pick a blue. Now, you've got several choices in blue, and what's fun is you could do some different experiments. So I like this blue. So very lightly, and you don't have to do it on top of the entire yellow, because we're trying to show here that yellow and blue make green, and you can see how nice that green color is, okay? And if you make a mistake and just do undo, I like that green, I could go back. I could add some more yellow if I wanted to make that look a little greener. And if I really wanted to, I could come over and erase. Let me find my eraser. There's my eraser. I could erase a little bit outside. My eraser is too thick, so I can pinch it down. And if I really wanted to, if it really bothered you, you could Actually, let's go back, 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 back to see if I can fill that in again. Nope. Oh, there it is. All right, so now let's go eraser, thin, and I can just get, I can pinch it out more. If you really are bothered by that extra line, you could really go around here and make a really nice edge, okay? All right, I'm gonna pinch this back in. Now, this shows green and some yellow, but remember we want to say that yellow and blue make green. So maybe I'll do some, let me go back to my paintbrush. It's all the way up here. Maybe I want to do some, let's see if I can get that smaller, yep. Maybe I want to get some blues in there to show that yellow and blue do make green, okay? And if you want to, you can go back and you can kind of tidy that up, okay? However you want to do it. All right, let's go to the next flower. The next flower is blue and red. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. Don't change your watercolor brush. I'm going to change my color. Or actually, I could just start with blue. I'm going to go a little lighter on my blue, though, I think. Now, if I want to get this blue down here, I'm going to tap it up here. I'm just going to drag it down. There's my blue. This time, let's go ahead and let's double check our width. And you can just play around with that. I like to do just one light application first. Maybe I'll do some of my petals. Okay, now I'm going to click on my color palette. Let's go to red. I don't have a, well, that is kind of a red. Let's go in here. That's a better red. So I'm going to click on red. I'm going to drag it down here for later. And then I can lightly go over. So now I have a purplish color. Let's go in there a little bit more. You see that purple, how it's mixing? If you get too dark, you can always go back and do a little bit more blue. There you go. There's a little bit more bluish purple. And you could play around with the different maybe tones of the different colors, the different blues, and maybe even the different reds might get you a different variety of purples. And that would be really pretty. All right, so I'm gonna let you play with that. We're gonna go to our last flower. Remember, you can always go back, add a little on top if you don't like that purple. All right, let's go to the last one over here. And the last one is gonna be yellow and red. So I'm gonna do yellow first. Always start with your lightest. Remember, I already have my yellow down here. So I'm gonna go all over here with yellow. Maybe I want to keep that middle yellow. And then I'm going to click and let's do red again. I've got my red down here. And yellow and red make orange. I can get more yellow if I've made that too orange. Again, I can experiment with different colors of oranges and reds to make a variety of colors. All right, so your assignment is to finish you've got a green flower, a purple flower, and an orange flower. Your assignment is to finish coloring the background of your painted flowers, and you can add anything else that you want to. You can add stuff in the sky and then submit it through your Canvas portfolio.